It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You're speaking with USA Fox. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless. May I have your name?
Nikki,
Nikki, okay. How old are you, Nikki?
32.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
32.
32. Where you from?
Montgomery County, Lansdale.
All right, all right. What brought you out here to Kensington, Philadelphia?
Well, I used to just drive out here to grab my drugs and go back home, but I sold my car like 8 months ago, so it's hard to get back and forth. So I've just been staying here ever since.
8 months ago, you sold your car and came out here?
Yeah,
What made you want to do that?
drugs,
How long have you been addicted for?
like 5 years.
And what substance?
Dope, which is like fentanyl and tranquilizer now, and crack
How often are you using daily?
all day.
How many times a day would you say?
Probably like 25 times a day.
25 times a day?
Yeah, it's different now. It's just the dope sucks, and when you smoke crack too, and you smoke more.
Okay, okay. How are you managing to afford your substance?
um, uh, Stealing and tricking.
Okay. How often do you have to do that, would you say?
Every day.
Every day also? What would you say you do more per se?
Stealing.
Dylan? What's it like?
Was it late? Well, it's bad because I steal from the like men out here, and they try to do a date. I don't feel like doing it, so it's like gotta be careful because they can come back around anytime.
Hmm. Still like from the tricks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How much are you making daily?
Depends. Train.
Yeah, train route.
It could be like, a slow day. I don't feel like doing much. Like, I only get like $100, and then it could be a day I get like 300. Probably not too much more than that. Depends though.
Okay,
Every
okay.
day's different.
When were you introduced to tricking?
Just because so many men out here that stop and ask you. They just pull up and ask you. That's like the first time I did it was just someone pulling up to me and asking me.
So what's a normal day like for you?
I guess I wake up, get high, try to figure out how I'm gonna make more money, walk up and down the Ave, try to get picked up by men, then just keep grabbing drugs, doing the same thing over and over. Sometimes you can't get what you want from the same block because the cops are out, and then you do something different, and then you fall asleep right away, and then you get robbed for everything. If you fall asleep out here for more than 5 minutes, you're robbed instantly. Everybody does it. It's everybody. It's horrible.
How often do you fall asleep?
No. If I don't go
Getting
back to
sleep?
where I stay, probably like 3 times in a day, but I've been trying to go back to where I rent a room now, so that way it won't happen.
You passing out off the drugs?
Yeah, so like if I do something that I'm not used to doing, it takes one hit. I smoke it. It's like one little hit and I pass out. So if somebody does like the crack out here and they have fentanyl in it, or even the weed, I was with somebody the other day, smoked 2 hits of the weed, started throwing up instantly because there was fentanyl in it. And if they took more than 1 hit's worth, they die instantly.
They're putting fentanyl in the weed out here now?
What? Fentanyl in the weed almost half of the blocks have fentanyl in their weed out here. And same with the crack. It's hard. They even have fentanyl test strips and xylazine test strips, like they give away for free. I use it on some stuff. All of it's got it in it. There's a few blocks, but you gotta know. You know what I mean? That's what I try to tell the guy. I said, don't get it here. I'm not scared. It's not about being scared of the people. You know what I mean? And start throwing up instantly. Try to tell him.
You ever get tired of tricking?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to stop doing that?
Yeah.
What was your life like before the drugs?
Good. I had a really good boyfriend. I had my car, job, good home. Lived in the suburbs. I didn't really know about this place. So leave her alone. No. I'll beat
Does
you
it?
the fuck up.
Does your family know you're out here like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty tough too. My bad, I got distracted.
So,
What's going on?
calm down. Not today. All right, babe.
What's the craziest thing you've seen or experienced out here?
Um, I guess nothing is crazy to me anymore. I don't know. I guess. Oh, you know what? My friend got shot, and when I turn the corner, and he sees me. He's running, and he's like, I just got shot. I just got shot, and he falls down. And I didn't even have a phone, so I ran around the corner, got a phone, called 911, came back to him, and when the cops and ambulance came, they couldn't find the bullet. He got shot in the ass cheek. But mind you, there was a cop there. He goes with him with the ambulance, and that's it. They didn't ask not one question to anyone that's standing around. They didn't even. I found the bullet shell, 10 feet down the street. They didn't do nothing. They never made even a report.
They tend to his wound, right?
They took him, in the ambulance. You know what I mean? But
How
they didn't
did?
try to find out who did it or nothing
Yeah, I was
like
about to
that
ask.
shit.
How did he get shot? Was it like?
Well, he didn't really tell. He was hurt. He didn't really tell me. All he said was Nikki had been shot, and then kind of in and out of that was it. I'm not sure
crazy.
now because you know what I mean. They didn't try to find out. I mean, I haven't talked to him. I knew he was at the hospital. I knew he was alive, but that was it. I think he went back home.
Have you ever overdosed?
No.
No.
No, drugs don't affect me like other people. I have to do so much more. I don't know why.
But you've woken up on the cement before.
Oh, of course, yeah. Woke up and didn't know how I fell asleep, yeah.
What's that like?
It's scary. I just got $100 the other day, food, drink, and like I said, I took one hit of someone else's tinfoil, and I don't even know how I did it. It's out, with my money out, everything. I woke up crying. You know what I mean? It sucks, because you get robbed of everything.
How do the men treat you? The tricks.
You gotta pick and choose them, you know what I mean? There's ones that are bad. I can sense it usually, so I hop out of the car or find a way to manipulate it out of it. But my friends, they're not always so lucky.
You say your friends what?
Not always so lucky.
They're not so lucky?
Yeah.
One of your friends got attacked or something?
Oh yeah, a lot of times. Yeah.
How do you know if that's the right car or not?
Oh yeah, well see, I don't know. It's like people. Well, you know what? On Wednesday, they have this thing where they give out stuff here, and they give you a bad date list. So you can add on to the bad date list. What's up, Bree? And all that. Yeah. So look at that. What's up, Bree? Yeah.
What are you doing the video?
What's stopping you from getting
This is one of
clean?
my friends right here that I'm talking about. Sorry, guys.
What's stopping you from getting clean?
All right, come back. Do an interview. You should. I was at the hospital like 3 weeks ago trying to get clean. I was there for like 5 days, and I'm on Dilaudid drip every 6 minutes. Oxycontin, Percocets, real Xanax. Some places do ketamine. That one didn't, so I didn't get to ever try that yet. But they all are. Hey, baby. They're all it doesn't work. I'm still throwing up, still can't eat, nothing. Seizure. It's the first time ever getting potassium chloride drip. Like nothing works. It's hard.
Nothing helps with the withdrawal.
It helps, and it'll help, and other people it helps a little more. I don't know what it is about maybe smoking it though too. Like everyone's getting worse with that because it's your stomach, so it keeps making you throw up, and you throw up blood, and they can't stop that. So if you stay in the hospital, you'll be all right. Hopefully, I mean, there's 5 people that died from withdrawal now, which is like never did anyone die off heroin withdrawal. That's why they changed the law, like in jails and stuff. It used to just be, you know, alcohol and Xanax that they have to treat. Now they gotta treat this because people have been dying.
Yeah.
But imagine dying from that. That's horrible. You know, it's agony for days and days. But if you go to the hospital and you stay there, you probably be all right.
You say you've been clean off the substance before though, or?
Yeah, but that's when it was regular heroin.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the train.
I only took like 3 days. Don't need no hospital, nothing. You know what I mean? You're good. Drink some water. Now, that ain't gonna happen. It's fentanyl and xylazine.
How do the popo treat you out here?
That's what I was about to say. They got walkers, 5, 10 of them. They pass through every block at least every 20 minutes. They have to pass through every block. So it's hard out here when you're trying to sell and shit. Like it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
They treat you like you're nothing. Mostly, I mean, there's some that are all right. But you see how they are. They kick you to wake you up. You know what I mean? With their dirty ass feet. They come up to you and just, you know, you could be doing nothing. I could be sitting here eating and, you know, get up. Why? Why do I gotta get up? You know what I mean? I'm telling the lady walking her dog to get up. I'm not doing no drugs. You know what I mean? But they see it, they feel like they know you do drugs, so they fuck with you. Yeah. You know what else? Like if I was in a date's car, let's say, right, and I feel he's trying to hurt me, and I see a cop, and I have a chance to get out the car and run to the cop at the stoplight, I'm not doing it. Because if I bang on that cop's door on the window, they're gonna laugh and they're gonna drive off. They're not even gonna ask what's wrong. They're gonna think you're high, fucking with them, or they're gonna get out and try to fucking, you know, draw on you.
You said the cop will laugh at you and drive off?
Oh yeah, it's happened. I've seen it. Yeah. Girl was getting chased. And I don't know if they didn't see the guy. I don't know what the fuck, but she was knocking on the window and they was just laughing at her and drove off. And she got beat the fuck up. Right here. I mean, they didn't even give a fuck about the cop being there. You know what I mean? Because
law enforcement should have a heart, man. Treat people with dignity and respect, man. Everybody's human beings out here. That's crazy. They treat y'all like y'all less of a human being because you're an addict. You think this place will ever change?
I think that it could be changed, but they're never going to do it. You know what I mean? They raid a block, they let them go ahead again. If you really wanted to stop it, you would stop it. You could do everything else in this world, right? You can go to outer space, you could stop it. But they're not going to. And, you know, for whatever reason, conspiracies, who knows, who cares? But I think that they're trying to definitely, you know, make more money, so they're like enclosing it. You know what I mean? Like they're you know, gentrificating or whatever they call it, you know, certain spots. So they're kicking us into they're trying to get us into one spot. So.
If you could make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
I wish I never used. I wish my baby father could get his mind back. And I wish there was a way to get off drugs easier.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's all right.
What advice would you give the youth out here ripping and running in the streets, following in your same footsteps? What would you tell them?
To know that it's not like this everywhere else. Like if they never had time in the suburbs, they don't know. They don't understand that it's different. You get in a lot of trouble for things. Like they don't really, you know what I mean? They don't see that out here until they get caught doing something because one cop does care, and then, you know, prison. So, you know, as far as people doing drugs or not doing drugs, whatever they're doing, go out to the suburbs for a couple weeks. See that it's different.
How would you feel if your family was to see this?
Sad. I don't want them to be upset. But yeah.
You think they'd come out here and try to help you, get you up out of this circumstance?
Yeah. All right, babe. I'll be like 3 minutes.
How you feel about the interview?
I feel good.
Real good.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You've been a wonderful interviewee for me.
Thank you.
God bless you. My name is USA Fox, and I'll be praying for you.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. USA Fox here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.